Hi everyone, this is 1 year on. I'm Alison, and following on from episode 35, today's episode continues with reviewing the Lumosity brain training app. I'm going to talk through the flexibility category today. The idea of the flexibility challenges is switching the brain from doing one task to doing another and making it do the two different tasks in quick succession. The first game is called Brain Shift. This is a task shifting game, and the process of adapting to changing circumstances, or what it calls switching from one goal to another. A real life example could be listening to different conversations when mingling at a family gathering. So this game involves two cards, one above each other. In them is each a letter and number. The task is the number in the top card even, and in the bottom card is the letter a vowel. This is addictive and quick moving, and it's so easy to make a mistake. I suppose it's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. It took me quite a while to get this game right, and I'm still not brilliant at it. The next game is called Brain Shift Overdrive, and this game is only on the phone app and not on the web version. It's the same as the Brain Shift game, but there are 4 cards now and in a quadrant. Top left is assigned to be an even numbered card. Top right is assigned to be a vowel card. Bottom left is assigned to be an odd number, and bottom right is assigned to be a consonant. Now each of them have a number and a letter in the card. You've got to memorise the rules as well, as these hints will disappear as you answer correctly. I think this game must have been added recently because I hadn't seen it before. I didn't do well at it because the hints of odd, even, vowel and consonant disappeared. I found it really difficult to remember them all and answer yes or no to the questions. I think for this overdrive I have to be pretty good with the original game before progressing to this one. But it's good there is a progression. The next game is called Colour Match. This game is classed as a response inhibition game, which involves the ability to suppress inappropriate responses, interfering with goal-directed actions. What that means is that there are 2 cards, one on the left and one on the right in the web game, and one above the other in the phone app version of the game. Does the meaning written on the right match the colour in the box on the left? This one messes with your brain. So the word blue might be written in red, or things like that. How I tried so hard with this game, and I needed to do a lot more practice. It's amazing how easy it is to get it wrong. There is a real life example given of not immediately checking your phone when it buzzes during an important conversation or meeting. I always have my phone on silent when I'm at work, so this wouldn't be an issue for me, but I know I've seen plenty of people checking their phones during meetings. They would do well to try this game. The next game is called Disillusion. This is a task switching game, which is adaptation to changing circumstances. I found it really hard to even work out what to do in this game. In the game, you've got coloured tiles and you have to match them to clear a board. The tiles have colours and symbols on them. This is where I messed up all the time, as a wide tile must touch only tiles with the same symbol, and the tall tiles must only touch tiles with the same colour. This one also messes with your head, and I messed up the game so many times. It moves quickly too, and it's easy to make mistakes then. The next game is called Ebb and Flow. Another task switching game adapting to changing circumstances. Now this one was interesting as you're playing looking down on a river with leaves floating in it. The phone app version works slightly differently to the web version. On the phone version you see green and orange leaves floating in a river. You need to swipe the screen in the direction of the way the green leaves are pointing and swipe the screen in the direction the orange leaves are moving. On the web version, you're using the arrows to indicate the directions. I really liked this game and managed to be quite successful at it. I have no idea why I was successful at this one and not the others. The next game is called Space Trace. This game is said to be a spatial fluency game involving rapidly generating novel visual and spatial patterns. A real-life example is quickly thinking of different ways to organise a messy garage in picturing various layouts in your head. Now, I don't work like this, because if this was me in real life, I'd be drawing out my plan. I wouldn't be doing it in my head, but that's by the by. So in this game, you've got 5 dots and you need to create a unique pattern of joining the dots. And if you repeat a pattern, you lose. I didn't manage to rise the ranks in this game, as I was often losing. Clearly, I need to play the game more. The online version of Lumosity has a game called Robot Factory, which the phone app doesn't have. This is a response inhibition game. You have to build as many robots as possible and exercise your response inhibition as you ignore incorrect parts. You have a shell view of a robot and it's sitting on a pedestal. And there are 2 pedestals on either side, and various parts of the robot appear. The pedestal shakes when a new part is coming. When a part appears on the left, you've got to press the left key, and when the part appears on the right, you need to press the right key. And when a part appears in the middle, you press the down key. But when an incorrect part appears, a red circle with a diagonal line also appears below it, and you have to not press any key. That's a tough gig. I tried it once and didn't do very well with this game, so there's definitely room for improvement. These flexibility games really challenge you because you do develop impulses to act, and not acting is just as important as acting in the right situation. I need to do a lot more work with these ones because I became too obsessed with the attention games. Thank you very much for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like, share and subscribe. I will be back next time to talk about the Lumosity language games and how I went with them. Thank you.